We're here at the Incredible Els Club at the Datai in Malaysia, and goodness me, have we found a hole for you today. I've got myself a 30-yard chip shot. You've come up short. We're on the par 3. We've hit it a little under club. The wind has got up, and I'm now faced with what can be quite simply a terror shot for a lot of golfers. We have got two landing zones. We've got the landing zone at 10 yards and we've got the landing zone at 20 yards. Now, what club you use will ultimately dictate where you pitch that golf ball. The technique is exactly the same for both. Now, for most golfers, strike is the issue. Let's get that club head starting to strike down. And getting that golf club to strike down, for many, can be an issue. Feeling the club's angle of attack, striking down on the golf ball, is crucial for them feeling like they can get the right purchase on the golf ball. Now, the right purchase makes the golfer feel confident. Good striking makes the golfer feel confident, but as we all know, this can be a nerve-wracking shot. Now, if you follow enough of my content, you will know that the light end and the heavy end are very difficult to manage in the long game, let alone in the short game. So this grip, when we're moving the golf club back, can first of all get very, very quick away, which immediately gets the club head trailing. So what we want you to do, first tip, is hover the golf club when you're chipping. So you immediately feel the pressure in the butt of the golf club. The pad of that hand that I talk about so extensively on my grip video. The pad of that hand immediately makes you feel like you can get the club head feeling like the club head is up, and the grip is down. Now this is crucial for feeling like that you've got angle of attack. Grip down, club head up, now makes you feel like you've got angle of attack into the shot. So first of all, get the club head hovering, push the grip down and start to feel how you can get that club head up. Now you can see that that club head is still inside that ball to target line. From there, I'm going to make you feel like your transition is nice and soft. Soft between backswing and downswing, and you're feeling that the club head and the handle are moving at the same speed, so that when you come to strike the golf ball, you feel like there's no difference in energy between the grip and the club head. So tip number 1 is hovering the club head at address. Tip number 2 is making sure that you feel like the grip is down and the club head is up, which immediately makes you feel like you've got that angle of attack down at strike. Tip number 3 is then leg action. Yes, that's right, leg action. What your left leg is going to do to start to open up your chest. Opening up your chest starts to make this trail hand move from behind the golf ball, from in front of the golf ball without restriction, so that the hand can arc in and in. And when it does that, it really allows the grip to have a consistent speed through the strike. So now I've got the feeling that the club head is hovering, which puts the pressure in the grip, that pad of the hand. I've got the grip going down and the club head feeling like it's up. Now as I start to transition softly, I start to feel how my left leg can start to open my chest up, which allows the body to turn through and allows myself to collect the golf ball. It really doesn't feel like there's any down, because all of a sudden that grip down and that club head up has given me that sensation of feeling like I've got angle of attack. So I'm pushing the grip pressure down, I've got the club head up. Now I'm going to transition with softness between the club head and the handle. There's no sudden yanking on the grip to start to load the levers. The transition is nice, soft and supple, and I start to use my left leg to move through the shot. Now all of a sudden I feel like I've got angle of attack, I've got loft at strike even though I feel like I'm hitting down on it, and I've got mobility in my body. Once you start to get the rhythm of feeling that the grip has energy in it at the start, that allows you to get the grip down and the club head up, and that soft transition, the feeling that your leg action then plays a role in your strike allows you to feel like you can really open up your body. Once we've done that, with whatever club you choose to begin with, I've got myself a 54 here, let's put that with a 60. 60 in hand, we now think about doing exactly the same shot. Now all of a sudden, I'm going to be able to feel like I've got more speed because I've made a longer backswing, not because I've pulled the club harder. So I now feel like my backswing is a little bit longer, the transition is just as soft, and it allows me to now feel like I can flight it a little bit further. That's all I do to make that 60-degree work. Now at the start I talked about the 10-yard pitch zone and the 20-yard pitch zone for this 30-yard shot. You can see that the energy that I'm putting in at this end of the shot is the same. I'm not getting any faster, I'm not getting any slower with the 50-degree or 54-degree and the 60-degree. All I'm doing is I'm making the ball go different distances by the length of the backswing. I'm keeping the transition feeling just as soft both sides, so that I can get the sensation that my club head and my grip are working together. So this is a high energy shot or high pressure shot using a 60-degree when I've got nothing in front of me. But what does it matter? All I need to do is make the backswing a little bit longer and the ball goes a little bit further. So with my 58-degree lob wedge here, that allows me to feel like I can have a longer backswing to pitch it in that 20-yard zone, and I now get my pitching wedge out, and I now use exactly the same technique to now strike it in the 10-yard zone. So you can see the golf ball reacts very differently, but the golf swing and the management of angle of attack, strike and flight is exactly the same. Hopefully you can see that this short game is super easy, loads coming your way whilst I'm out here in Malaysia. Thank you so much for watching. Got any thoughts on any of that? Drop a comment in the box below. Are you tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves? Head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves tried and trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. Enter my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed. And my friends, it's good coaching.